I just found out why the channel of Dash of Faith was deleted. And I'm gonna tell you right now. Let me just take a quick shower. I'll be back. I was so excited I wanted to talk to you in the shower. But now we're done. So if you are a small YouTube creator, you probably know who Dash of Faith is. You probably know who Dog Dash is. And many others that are grinding in the small channel field. Now you have to understand that Google and YouTube, they have their own policies, they have their own rules. It is important that you follow them. And in this video, we're gonna look at the policy that Dash of Faith might have failed to take a look at, and it's important that you, if you are a small YouTuber, that you look at those policies. I'm gonna go over a few policies that can be of risk of having your account deleted or having your account banned. You want to stay till the end because this can actually probably save your channel and help you in your YouTube journey. YouTube and Google is not an easy platform to navigate, so it is important that you understand all the rules and all the regulations that they actually have in order for you to be successful in your YouTube journey. And I'm gonna go with you through all these policies that you need to know and you need to be aware to avoid having your YouTube channel deleted. For that, we're gonna need to go into my laptop. Testing. This is just a test because the last time I recorded a video, I went for over 30 minutes. I actually forgot to check my microphone, so I spoke for over 40 some minutes, and at the end I realized that my microphone was not even on. Check my video on how the devil sometimes try to attack you. The devil is working overtime and he don't want you to succeed. I'll put a link over here, but that's not the subject of the video today. The subject of the video is Dash of Faith. It's a good thing that actually I checked and I did a test first, because as you can see, my camera was not even working. Okay, so if you're a new YouTuber, you're a new YouTube creator, you have a new YouTube channel, or you're thinking about it, it's important that you know all the policies. It's important that you know the rules of Google, because actually the main company is Google, and YouTube was actually bought by Google. And if we go on Google and we try to look for Dash of Faith, you're gonna see a lot of people actually doing content on Dog Dash and on Dash of Faith, but you won't be able to find actually Dash of Faith channel. And if we go over here, we say also Dash of Faith channel, we probably gonna have about the same results. So nowhere to be found. His content is gone. And if we go on YouTube's community guidelines, we're gonna have exactly the reasons why your account, your channel can be banned, can be deleted, can be receiving strikes, penalties, and much more. You trust me, you do not want to go there. You don't want to have your channel receive any strikes, be terminated, or be canceled. It's not a fun day if that happens to you. Probably understand how Dash of Faith is feeling, because you don't want to wish that to your worst enemy. What can happen is a single case of severe abuse of the platform will bypass our strike system and be terminated. And if you get strikes, it is important to know that you're gonna have a 90-day period. If you receive 3 strikes in a 90-day period, your account can be terminated. You're not gonna be allowed to upload videos, live stream, or stories in 1 week period. So it's important that you take care of that. Let me show you real quick. If you go to your channel, come into your YouTube studio, and you can see over here one of the things that can get you in trouble. If you come over here, copyright, the little C over here, and if you click on that, make sure that you don't have any removal requests, that nobody is saying that you have maybe a music, maybe you put something on your video, a picture, a logo or something, and somebody is making a copyright claim. Treat that very, very, very seriously, because this, you don't play with that if you don't want your YouTube channel to be deleted, banned, or to receive a strike. So that's how you check if you have a copyright offense. Also, another way you can check is if you come over here on your content, you're gonna see here the restrictions. As you can see, I put my videos and it has 0 restrictions. Now we can click here to learn more, and then it's gonna give you an idea of things to do or not to do. Here, as you can see, you can manage the restrictions on your content, and restrictions may prevent viewers from watching your videos or seeing community posts, and it can also affect your video monetization. In this case, if you already monetize, you don't want to play with it. Make sure that your video is appropriate, that you're not using too much faulty language, faulty vocabulary, or using stuff for that is not appropriate for viewers under 18 years old. So here are the things very important to check: the age restrictions, viewers over 18, you have copyright claims, the content ID claims, the copyright strikes. This is when you're taking content from other people and reusing the content. Always make sure when you take content that if you come over here, let me see over here, let's say you want to use content and not have to worry about copyright offense and things like that. You can, let's say we go and we want to talk about monetization. Let me see here. Let's say we're looking for, I don't know, let's say monetization. Let's say you want to talk about that subject. So make sure you come here on a filter, and then you can go into Creative Commons. And what's gonna give you is licensing to use those videos, because they are on the Creative Commons agreement. On your channel, when you go and check a video and you upload a video, and you over here show more, and over here you're gonna be asked what type of licensing you want when you upload. And if you put Creative Commons attribution, you have the standard YouTube licensing that will protect your video from copyrights. If you put this one here, Creative Commons, it means you're allowing other people to reuse your content. If you want people to reuse your content, then put it on Creative Commons, and then you won't have an issue. Put them on Creative Commons if you want to share your content with others, and you don't mind that other people take your content, a little bit like Andrew Tate does, a little bit like the NBA, like UFC, and many other companies that they tolerate. As long as you don't take the full event of a fight or the full content, they're gonna tolerate that you take small parts of their content, and they're not gonna be upset about it. They're gonna let you use it. If you want to use content, go on the filters over here and make sure that you look for the Creative Commons over here, and that's gonna allow you to use content. We could use this type of content if you receive a strike or something. You can say, I actually, when you make an appeal, you can appeal it and say, I use it because it was under the Creative Commons agreement, and then they're gonna reinstate your account or your video, whatever, or remove the strike, and that's gonna help you against a copyright claim. Now let's go back over here on the guidelines and the strikes. As you can see over here, you will have YouTube is setting a higher bar for monetization. So Dash of Faith was monetized, so it's important that you follow these rules if you are monetized. YouTube has taken steps to strengthen the requirements for monetization so that spammers, impersonators, and other bad actors can hurt the ecosystem and take advantage of good creators producing high quality content. And if we go here on some of the policies, you have them over here. So what we check when we review your channel: be your original creation. If you borrow content from someone else, you need to change it significantly to make it your own. And this is the problem. Allegedly, this is the problem that Dash of Faith had. Not to be duplicative or repetitive. Your content should be made for enjoyment or education of viewers rather than solely purpose of getting views. So most of the last few videos that he did was duplicative or repetitive, and the sole purpose of his video was not to do education, not to do enjoyment, but it was more the purpose of getting views. And you gotta be careful, because I'm doing this video, it's true that I'm doing it more for education, enjoyment, of course, hopefully that we also get views out of it. But if I do this video and then tomorrow again, or later on this afternoon, I do another video talking again about Dash of Faith, and then another video tomorrow about Dash of Faith, and then another one at night, and then another one, and then I end up with 6, 7, 8 videos strictly repetitive talking about Dash of Faith or about Dog Dash. Is what's gonna happen. This is the problem. YouTube will review my channel and they will say, hey, you are duplicating your content, you're being repetitive, therefore we're gonna have to ban you, delete you, give you a strike, and so on. So you gotta be extremely careful. I suggest you come to this place to follow the guidelines and to read a little bit more. This place is very interesting. It gives you creator tips, it gives you community guidelines, it talks to you about the YouTube partner program, how to fix a problem if you ever have a problem, manage your accounts and settings, and much more. So it's just a very interesting it's the support from Google, support.google.com, YouTube. This is the link over here. I'm gonna put this link on my description, so you guys, if you want to go and take a look at it and read it more. So I wanted to do this video real quick, talk a little bit quick on the situation of Dash of Faith. So be careful that you are not doing this type of strategy. It's not the right strategy. It's good to use it to get a little bit of like they say on the guidelines, gives some views maybe, and use it for enjoyment, for education and things like that. But what's gonna happen is it's probably not completely done. We're gonna probably hear from him very soon. The thing is, when this happens, usually YouTube is gonna tell you your account has been terminated, and for the next 14 days you can appeal it, or for the next 30 days they can give you a time frame in order to correct the situation, in order to fix the problem. But it's gonna, once you get into that process, it's like you open a can of worms, and now you're gonna be facing a lot of problems. Your channel, it's gonna be on the red list. They're gonna be looking more closely at your channel, and sometimes they don't even respond to you. Sometimes they are too busy. They have millions and millions and maybe billions, because human beings, we are 7-8 billions, and YouTube has about 2.5 billions users. in their platform, so they're extremely busy. They're not gonna answer to you right away. They're gonna take their time, and then they're gonna be an email back and forth. And I remember something similar, not exactly similar, but something in those lines happened to me back in the days when I started a YouTube channel. And at one point they just responded to me, too bad, there's not much I can do, just create another channel. That's what they told me. That was the response I got. I have the email somewhere that this is what they responded to me, like, you know what, we don't really care, just restart all over. And if you work hard, if you grind hard, if you've been uploading constantly, if you've been putting all your sweat and hard work into it, trust me, you don't want to restart all over, because to climb that mountain takes a lot of courage, a lot of bravery, and hard work. You need to grind a lot. So it's important that you take care of your business, you take care of your YouTube channel, treat it as a business. Don't do stupid things. Another things, if you're a small YouTube creator, one thing that I want to tell you is be careful out there, because there's a lot of people that are giving you advices on how to get views, how to get monetized very quick, and there are shortcuts. I can tell you the shortcuts. Now, disclaimer, I'm not telling you to go and do them. Instead, I'm telling you to be very careful with those tips and tricks that some people out there they could be giving you. And some of them are, if you do the sub for sub, be careful with that. So a lot of people, I've seen many YouTube channels on their comments, they are saying, let's do sub for sub. This is very, 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 very dangerous. You're playing with fire. If YouTube finds out that you're doing that, remember, they have access to your comments, they have access to the links that you put, they have access to know where the subscriber is coming from and things like that. So be careful, don't play with that. You're playing with fire. This falls in the gray zone. Make sure that your viewers come to view your content because they like your content, because it's pointless, honestly. Okay, if you want to do this just for money, if you're doing it just because you want to get monetized and get money, there are many ways of making money that it's not very ethical out there. You don't want to be using those methods. You want to have a evergreen business where you feel good, you sleep good at night, and you're not using those techniques. Another technique that I've seen also people using, it's buying views, buying subscribers. You can go ahead, and there are many sites out there where you can buy subscribers, that you can buy views. It's a shortcut. You're gonna probably pay between, I've seen it from $75 to $200, and you can get a monetized channel with 1,000 subscribers ready to go with 4,000 hours and things like that. But hey, if you're good with doing that, go ahead and do it. But once again, you're playing on the gray zone, and it could be a little bit dangerous. Another technique that I've seen also that a lot of people are recommending to do, it's to actually go on live and leave your camera on and just make a live of your daily routine and things like that. I mean, you're gonna get probably some traffic, you're gonna have people come in and watch your channel, but I think it's gonna hurt more than it's gonna make you good, because you're gonna have like 2-3 hours of live streaming, and then for a few views, or maybe you get 1,000 views or 10,000 views or whatever, but then these people are not coming to see your content, they're just there passing by. So the community is not really engaged. Probably they're gonna give you the hours, It's a good trick. If you're, maybe you can use that trick if you are, I don't know, you have 3,000 hours and you're only missing 1,000 hours. So then you can use that technique of going or doing live stream. Another technique with live stream also that I've seen many are telling you to do it to, I don't know if you've seen those videos at night of fireplaces. You can record a fireplace and take a, or you can actually take a video of a fireplace. Then what you do is you put it live on a loop. The video is gonna be looping a fireplace, and then with sounds of fire and cracks and things like that, crackling sounds, and you leave it on all night. You live stream it and you leave it on all night. So if someone can't sleep at night when he wants to go and have that sound of fire with a fireplace, I've used that. I've used those videos to make my child sleep. Sometimes I put it on and he hears all the sounds and everything, and it helps him sleep. So if you want to do that technique, this is a technique you can use. That's gonna give you views, that's gonna give you hours, but I'm not recommended if you're a brand new beginner. This is only if you're almost there. And also you gotta be careful, because I don't know about the policies, if it falls into the gray zone once again, so you gotta be careful. So this is my rambling for today about the dash of faith situation. So you can consider it if you're a small channel and YouTube creator. I also gonna suggest you to watch my 24 settings. If you haven't watched that video, I'm gonna link it here on the top. It's 24 settings that you need to check in your channel to make sure all your settings are properly on, off, check marks are done properly, descriptions, tags, and many other settings. I went through 24 settings. It's not a very long video, maybe 20 minutes long, but it's worth it that you watch it, because on that video I go through every single setting on your YouTube channel to make sure you get the maximum to help you grow in this YouTube adventure. Also, one tool that helped me a lot was vidIQ. Since I started using vidIQ for my videos, I'm able to do more videos. I'm able to find ideas right away, get the keywords right away, get the description, get a title. It's gonna give me a score on my title, 20%, 80%, and that's bringing more attention to my videos. It was a game changer. So if you're serious about, go on my link in the description, get a 7-day trial. And for now, I'm out.